Wow, there it is. Hey everyone, welcome. Erasmus, good evening. How we doing? Yeah, that clip in the intro, I love that clip. I wasn't as big of a fan of Cuphead as a lot of other people, but I was a fan of that clip for sure. So surgery got postponed, unfortunately. It will be next Thursday at 2 p.m. Yeah. So, crappy news there is, um, it's delaying my pain a little longer, but, we will make do. I like that the elevator won't leave without you, since you can't go past that. Stream dead? It's probably... Is my video okay? It's probably because I'm rendering Dark Souls. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it is PowerPointing a little bit. So we're back. I didn't drop, so yeah, my stream is running fine. We didn't drop anything. Um, it might be because yeah, is it a little glitchy for you, Erasmus? Still? It might be because I'm rendering Dark Souls 1 right now, or at least one of the videos for it. It's fine now? Okay. It froze, buffered, restored, and been fine since. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that would be. Okay, so I'm trying to figure this out. I feel like we're gonna need to combine some recipes here. Is the stream a little chappy? Okay. I don't remember. Okay. We skipped it somehow. I'll take it. We got lucky, I think. It's doing this freezing thing again. I've got a laser. It might be that I have to wait to do this rendering until after stream. We got 25% of the way there. We've got 15 hours left. Let's cancel for now. Alright. That's fine. I think it might save some of that progress. Alright, saving that project. Alright. See if that's any better. See, is this gonna go like straight up, it looks like? Yeah. Okay. Let me know how stream is now, Erasmus. Nice. Alright, we're gonna jump off here. Alright, cool. We did it. Okay. So I don't know how. So I just kind of fooled around with different elements, trying to get to where I need it to be. until I got it to work. So I'm assuming that we had to look at it through this green here to get the actual code, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the green of the room plus the light from the outside might have gotten us the solve. But we managed to fat finger it to force the puzzle. You can get it to the green floor, you just can't get higher than that, can't you? I wonder what all these statues are about. Alright, let's go back to this area. You can get into the green blue floor, and then you're meant to solve it as if you were on the green floor without actually being there. Right, that's right. I was looking for a yellow adjacent to the blue so we could see it. So there is a... Can you see the... Okay, so once we solve this puzzle over here to get over, I wonder if you can see through the blue wall, or through the yellow wall, the yellow glass, into the blue zone on the second floor to see the puzzle. Why is it so slow? I hate that. Alright, let's make this shortcut happen. So they can't overlap each other, but they can stack. Okay. That's kind of what needs to happen, right? So how does that work? Like this? Oh, maybe this? Seriously? Why wouldn't that work? Okay, it's telling us that that was okay. Oh no, that was flashing too. Okay, so those aren't flashing for that. So can we do it this way? And if we can do it that way. Can we do this? Why? How about that? You can get it. Sorry. I was reading an old. See, I think this would be right. But it's flashing all of them for that. How about this? See, that seems like it would be right. Alright, let's try this. So we can have... Okay, I think the easiest way is if this is down like that. So, like, my theory is that we could do it like this. So if we can do it like that, can we do it like this? We can. So we could do it like this then. Why not? Oh, it's only 3. Got it. So can you do this? Why is that different? Oh, right, they can't overlap. But then why didn't that work before? Do we have to do it this way? I don't get it. We got one. Yeah, I don't get it. That place has defeated me so many times. Maybe, oh, so what if for the green room, since there's a green... So I know the Tetris piece rules that they keep their shape and they can stack but can't overlap. So for example, these two are okay here, but they could have also been just a 4 stack like this, right? Wait, why not? I don't get that. I don't get what placement has to do with that. So, and this one's telling me that placement doesn't matter. Could we have also done this? No. Alright, we kind of know about these now. Stars must be in pairs. Alright, back at this one. So we were trying to figure out where the star was behind these. I think we were factoring out rows. Let's try individuals, maybe? Okay, so it's not that one. Oh wait, but that also needs to not... Okay. So I don't know if it can be that one. How about... But I don't see how it can be any other one. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. If I just separate one... How about this? Okay. So... That white one's gotta be it, right? Yeah. See, that could have taught better. That could have taught much better. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to get creative here. Alright, so we've got to section off the white while also sectioning off the yellow. Here we go. So those are all squirted off now. Same thing. Does this count as one of those so it's uneven now? Okay, cool. Yeah, they don't count. The stars don't count toward the don't count on not colors. Count on colors. Okay. So we need that too. All right. There we go. So we have to section off that one to the right. Alright, the stars need to match. So do the colors. We can match the colors to the other ones. Alright, wow, the stars matching the stars. That should do it. Oh wait, no, because of the, okay. Okay, so these two have to kind of get cut off. Um, what if we did that? No, it's gonna have to be this one. Mm-hmm. If only we could just do this. What if we did... This isn't gonna work. Oh wait, it does. Because we don't need to double up on the dots. I did a dub. Okay. This is not going to fit with those. They're gonna need to match with each other. Okay. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. And this definitely doesn't work. Hmm. This is a small one. This is the last one, right? I know we got a few more. Oh wait, no, we can open the door right now. Come on, come on, come on. Is there a different way to exit that? I think there was, wasn't there? Yeah, right here. Could this turn the whole thing? Hmm. How you been, Erasmus, by the way? How's life? No notable improvements. Sorry to hear that. Alright, so these two can be either sectioned off or together. But they cannot be... So this and this need to be together. I don't know how to accomplish that without blocking that off. I don't think we can get better in running that direction. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. No. We already activated that. And that. What are we missing? Oh, we're so damn close. Seeing if there's any reflection on any of this. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15-second timer. Oh, they can fit. Because the stars don't go with the solids. But these stars do. Nice. Alright, we're going back. Now that we're doing this from afar. Okay, we've got to separate. Okay, so that's like that. Yeah. Because the black square counts as one, and then the black stars don't count with the solids. Alright, this one, we got 2 here, but we could, let's do it this way. Let's do it like that. But the stars are both in, so they should count. I guess we've gotta separate the stars. All right, the white. Oh, I hear Benji. All right. Benji has returned. Yes, Benji. What's up? All right. Um. All right. Cool. That was one I had to think through. Sorry for the silence there. All right. So we have 2 here and 1 here. Can't have the black be with the white. So we could do that, right? Yeah. Blacks need to be separate. Right, those stars can't be together. So we could do this, maybe? Why? Okay. What if we did this? So the stars can't be with each other and the solid. Can only be one. stars have to be with each other and the block has to be separated. Um, Stars need to be paired. But it can't be quadrupled. This isn't gonna work. Alright, so how do we separate? We need... This is hard because we've got to separate this block from both this and this, while also separating this, right? So like, could we do... Nope, because we've got to get off this too. Benji, stop. You're gonna drive me crazy again. Benji, come here. Come here. I don't have the patience for you tonight. I do not. What is the trick here? I just tried a few things. Yeah, I know that doesn't work because, yeah. And this won't work because the stars. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And all the things you do. And it was called yellow. See, that doesn't work because the one star down the bottom. Oh yeah, and there too. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin unfolds, turn it to something beautiful. Sorry. Can we can get across. Another one of these. We can't do it. Can we do it this way? Yes. What do those get us? What? Benji, Benji. Oh. That's the guy. Oh, that's cool. So what was coming up here get us? Did we get a message? Oh, it's just my going live. Oh yeah. Looks like we popped in and out. Why didn't it give me an alert that we dropped? Oh yeah. Stream is disconnected, attempting to reconnect. Didn't give me an alert like that. I mean, not that I didn't believe you, Erasmus. It's just I didn't see any alerts until it just finally popped up. Well, now we know we can't stream and render at the same time. All right. Oh, don't give me that, Erasmus. Maybe a new perspective will help. Yeah, we have to separate that white square. I just don't see how we could do that. There's no way to do it. So we're missing something in the rules. Let's review here. Wait a sec. No. We literally need to do it that way. But that's still not gonna work. Because of that. Okay. What if we did this? Yes, that'll work. That won't work. Why? Oh, okay. That's closer though. Benji. Okay, we could do that. And then that should solve it, right? Yes. We didn't need to, though. Hey, cool. Is there another place we can peek? Lay down. Stop being bad. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you. I wish we could crouch. It's so close. Can we solve this a different way? We can. Alright, what's this way? Going this way should unleash something. I've already done that one though. Guess it was meant. Okay, so we just gotta reverse that to the other way. Let's take a picture of it. Okay, notes. Alright. Glad we did that. Okay. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Oh. It's gonna be different. There we go. Got a floating leaf here. Game's ruined. First no ducks, then a floating leaf. There's another one right there. Terrible. I can't say that with a straight face. Okay. Alright, so we have a turn off here. Okay, and then we turn this way. I don't know how that went. Okay. Cool. Done. Alright, we got another laser. It's not activating. Oh wait, there it goes. Thank goodness. I was like, oh shit. Okay, so there's a couple ways you could have come in to this. Okay. So what's this? We figured out everything else. I just don't understand why that doesn't work. Still flashes that. Guess because it's not contained. Does that flash? Yes. So what if we did this? No, they're all flashing. It's the Tetris puzzles that seem to be the only ones that really trip you up so far. They're really different, and I don't like them. Is that fair? I just don't really understand them completely. Um, Trying to think here. So, like, I think the biggest problem we've been having is that the, this here, like, so I don't think the 2 and the 3 need to be in the same order, but I don't know how to accomplish it in a different way. Could we do like the 3 like that? So if we stack it like that, it doesn't work. What if we did this? I don't... Okay. I still don't really get it, but whatever. Alright. So... Let's do that. Now we've got to cordon that off. Okay, so we've got that. And... we could do that. No, because that would be cutting off. Could maybe do a 3 here. Does that work? Okay, we don't know what this is. I think that means that it's turned. Alright, so this is going to be down here somewhere. It'll probably be like this. If we had it here, then they can stack on each other, right? Oh dear God. What does that look like? It looks like this. Oops. Two. So it's 4. No, that won't work. What if it's like one more up? That can't work because we can't finish it. We're gonna have to start from the top. We can't do that because... Okay, where does this go? That way. Oh, it's another one of those puzzles. Can we reach it from here? Alright. Let's try to skip. No, that doesn't work. Can we outline it like that? Okay. I have no idea. Okay, and we can turn it when we need to. Okay, let's take a picture of that. Trying to discover speed. Yeah, fair. I don't like these puzzles. Oh man, this is a big one. No. This sucks. Why is that purple? What does the purple thing mean here? Or pink, whatever color it is. Does that mean we have to have them all in the same spot? Or that it has to be linked with the purple block? Like... Okay, it counts for one of the stars, I think. Oh, I don't like that. Um, so we have to cut off one of the stars with it. No, but it needs to be doubled up, so it needs to go around like that. Um, so this would be a 3 here. If we were going to connect it with that, it would be here. And then this would be the bottom of it. And then we just stack them up. Okay. One more. So these two need to match. What does the clear blue mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't think we're going to be able to continue this because we haven't learned that part yet. I don't think we're going to be able to figure it out either. This one's too complex. But we might be able to go that way. Alright, let's look at our notes. So it's... You could do this. And then do this, right? Yeah. Cool. What does this get us, though? Like, is there something to see? Something to activate? Everything should be purposeful, right? Why? Yeah, I don't know. Shall we take a stab at it, I guess? I don't even know where to start. Well, they're all the shapes are flashing. Yeah. Je ne sais pas. Benji, you're fine. Alright, let me let him out. Okay. Those are extra puzzles anyway, right? So well, I might, but you gotta learn the stuff first. So I remember this place was open. Hundo in this game is tough. Okay. Huh. What's moving? Oh, all the shades. Whoa. A cup. Like this cup over here? He's reaching for a cup. We put the sun in it. Actually, the sun is different looking in there. Oh my god, Benji is going fucking nuts out there. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I said there was no in there. It was fuck nut. Okay. Here we go. Benji. Oh. It's right there. Whoa. Huh. Oh, we've got fruit here. Oh. Oh yeah. Benji. Close. There we go. Yep, Benji's officially going crazy. I hear you. Alright, how do we get up to that thing? Come here. Lay down. Settle. Let me shake you out. Let me shake you out. Shake you out. Yeah. Yeah. You're fine. Relax. Yeah, I love you too. You see this ham? Go to sleep. It's bedtime for you. Not that he knows what bedtime is. Little punk. The garden here. How do we open that? Oh, we can open this. Nice. Okay, there's a wire inside. Oh, here we go. That's really interesting. Huh. All the wire. Alright, how do we get in there? Oh. Um. I'm not sure what to do with this. What is that? See one on the other side too. Alright, let's go up this way. I don't understand. Oh. Um, these branches seem to be telling us something, but they're just a little too obscure. Like, how do I get a pattern out of that? And I don't see the branches over there that would do that. I see a wire. Well, we found a new spot. This is a maze. Hey, it's the laser. Nice. Alright, so we've got to find the start. See a wire here. Okay. Camouflage. Interesting. So the wire comes down. Runs into these doodles. Oh, I see a tree. How do we get around to that? Here. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, cool. Alright. We have found a thing. But why? Hey, that's birds making those sounds. Got it. Or the speakers are making the sounds. Wait a minute. So. Bim boom. Okay. Was it? Bim bim boom bim. Bim bim boom boom. Oh wait. High, high, low, medium. Got it. So 3 tones there. Bim, 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 bim. I like this. I like this a lot. What? Where's the phone? Oh God. Why is there a phone ringing? Tin tin. Tin tin. 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 Beep beep boom. There we go. Bing, boom, bim, bim. This thing is distracting us. Tin, tin. Dun. Tin, tin. Dun. Wait, what? I don't get this one. Din 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 din. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. The bird was a distraction. No sound. Oh. This one I'm having trouble with. Yeah, I could see why this one would be kind of triggering for you, Erasmus. I know you have some sensitivity issues to audio. Yeah, some of this is definitely unnerving. Dun, 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 dun. That's not right. Yeah, I don't know this one. I think it's time for bed. But I think this is going to send us up and into there. It's pretty exciting how much we got done today between their last couple streams. There's a lot of stuff left, it looks like. Alright, so we'll be back for more audio stuff next time. I can't believe we found this. This was like very hidden. We kind of missed this whole thing by coming around this way to the boat and getting distracted there. Alright, so next time we will do more of the audio stuff. I think. And hopefully we gotta find the speaker for this one. But I think it's that. It's close. Bum 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 bum. Maybe it's this. Boom, boom. I just want to get this last one. Dun, dun, Hey, there it is. Alright, so it's going to be up top. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So I used to do choir. I used to sing. I can still hear pitch, I just can't sing it very well. And that is incredibly frustrating for me sometimes, but I bet it's less frustrating than not being able to hear that stuff. Oh, wow. Was that it? What? Okay. I know we said we were going to bed, but we just did something. Now I want to see what it did. I was about to trace it. Couldn't for the life of me distinguish between the mids during the flutter. Yeah, it's tough. It was tough for me too. Sorry to assume. Alright, so we're just gonna take the long way around, I think. Unless we can go up this way, yeah. Looks like we can. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and finish this before we go. Here we go. Slow, big. Okay, so it's small. So with these small and then big. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What? Boom, 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 boom. Bam, boom. Bam. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. One of the more contentious puzzles in the game. Some people are like, I'm a professional musician with pitch perfect hearing and it was easy for me, therefore puzzle equals perfect. And I'm like, simple human help. Yeah. That's understandable. Boom. Boom. Bim, boom, bim, boom. This one's tough. That's not a... Bim, boom, bim, boom. Bim, boom, bim, boom. There it is. Bim, bim, bim. Boom. Okay, okay, enough distracting. Bim, 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 boom, boom. Nope, it's the next one. I can't hear it. Boom, boom, boom. Hey. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Is it this? I think it's this. Yes, okay. We're puzzling so hard right now. Bim, boom, bim, boom, boom. Bim, boom, bim. Bum. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Yeah, I didn't think so. Bam. It's high, no, low. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I didn't think so. I hate when it resets this. Dun, 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 dun. How do we get that? I think this is the dent. Maybe it's dent, low, high. Dun, 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 dun. Low, high, low. Dun, dun. I don't hear it. I don't get how we get that. So how do we go from here to home? No, that's not gonna work. It would have to be that. But how do we... Well... It's gotta be this first. Din. And then this. Right? Or din. Dun. Benji's going crazy here. Bum, boom, bum, boom. This one I'm just not finding the pattern. Without blocking us off. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, there's a different one. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Bum, bim, bim, boom, bim. This is tough. It seems like the longer I listen, the more confused I get. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. I don't think this is the last area, though. I think more stuff's gonna come up. Boom, bim, bim, boom, bim. Oh, maybe it's a 1, 2, 3 low. Bim, 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 bim. Boom, bim, bim, boom, bim. There it is. And there is the laser. Nice. What's that? 3 lasers today? How many do we have left? We've got 1 in the Tetris area. And then 1 in the canyon. Too many lasers today. Savor the game a little more. We got plenty of other adventure games to play today. This. Perfect time to feast on my omelet with this big win. Yeah. Oof. Oh. We have enough? Whoa. Huh. I can't. Huh. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, we'll have to figure that out for next time, I guess. But yeah, we've got a good amount of lights going on now. And we've activated a thing. We still got some more. So I guess we didn't need all the lasers? Alright. Well, we'll see y'all real soon. Oh.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half. Time after time after
Let's finish off with this
you
voice.
wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa,
Tower
and the
there.
Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India, pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say,
I think we solved it.
look at it from this perspective.
At least for the one.
Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there, That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element. That point out on the end. And that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Huh. Alright, well, we will leave it at that. Bring me that horizon. We'll see y'all next time. Be safe, be well. Tomorrow we got D&D. I'm going to try and do a retro stream, so if you're going to want to watch the Dark Souls 1 playthrough, it should be on at some point tomorrow. It is a long stream. I think the first stream for Dark Souls 1 was like 6 hours or so. Just as a heads up. So we might... I do have a... my mother-in-law's birthday is Saturday. We're celebrating at least. So maybe I'll play it on Saturday while things are happening in the house. If it doesn't get done by tomorrow. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here.